Hello, brothers and sisters. How you doing? Man, it is beautiful out here. I didn't think I was doing a video message, but definitely the universal God gave me a message to get to you. Thank you for tuning in. You're all my family, my friends. If you're new to me, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. I give you answers and I help raise your consciousness to a higher. Man, it feels so great out here. Thank you so much. And also, to listen to my videos, you must be in the spirit, not of the flesh. Because my messages, once again, come from the universal God. You are God. Psalms 82, 1 through 6, and John 10:34. And, man, I have a great message for you. Today's topic: freedom, peace on earth, heaven, new earth. I have a question to you. Question for you. Do you need a leader for the new earth? I'm asking you that. Because new earth is going to another dimension. It's heaven. So question, do you need a leader? So if you, yes or no, this video is for you. I'm going to bring some awareness to you. I have two scriptures for you. 1 Peter 2:16. Live as people who are free, not using your freedom as a cover-up for evil, but living as servants of God. My leader in the new earth is only God. The old system of someone leading you has never worked. Kings, queens, monarchs. Think of your Garden of Eden with only Adam and Eve. That's where we're going. New earth, new thinking, and it did say peace on earth. Why do you need a leader again? And if you have fear, you won't make it. That's why the wheat from the chaff is doing that now. Because we're on the new earth, and those that are the immature souls and can't only get in the love frequency per their own free will and consent the earth. So it's no pretend. You can't pretend and try, because God knows your heart. He's within you. He's in you. You are God. Second chapter I want to read for you is Galatians chapter 5, verse 1. For freedom Christ has set us free. Stand firm, therefore, and do not submit again to a yoke of slavery. So when you're asking a man to lead you, you're submitting, and you're still want to be in that old system. It's a new earth, new heaven. Think of heaven. Who's the leader? God. The reason I mention that, because you're hearing these videos and they keep mentioning a man coming back. So it's a timeline. So what's going to happen? The earth is going to split. Those that can't free their mind from the old system, they're going to go right with the old system. Those that want to raise the frequency, that's only consciousness and awareness, it's only love frequency. Remember, there's no weapons. All the evil's gone. And why do you need a leader? So when I'm hearing people, they say they have knowledge and they don't mention God, but they keep giving me a man, that's that 80% truth, 20% false. I already have me a red flag, because they don't fully understand the new earth. So this message is kind of short. I'm trying to put in your mind the new earth with the free. When you go travel on the airplane, look at that. You have to stop. You have to check your pack. That's what you're asking for when you ask for a leader. You're asking for like a daddy. Daddy, we need a new rule of That's the old earth. It's never worked. Because that's how we're in the situation we're in. We keep giving man power. Everyone's on the level playing field. So everyone's a piece to the puzzle. So you can join us on the level playing field. If not, so right now it's just waiting for you to realize you're free, which is your consciousness and your spirit, not this body. The kingdom of God is in you. That's what everything is. Everyone looking, I'm like a leader. As soon as I hear someone, I don't care who it is, if it's not God. So these are the awareness. Remember I said the awareness is raising from 822 to 920. So we have a lot of people look, we must guide them. Because what's going to happen, it's just going to collapse one day. It's just doing it layer by layer. But if you listen to my videos, I'm trying to get you free. And then you gain your full power, because then you only trust God. You don't live in fear, like the borders. They're free. You don't have to stop by a gate and say, check your pack. That's not free. That's what you're going to get when you have it. They trying to bring the old system back here. Stop trusting man and trust only God. And be consciousness is only spirit, and stop fearing. When you start doing that, you start creating a different timeline. I'm on a different timeline. I don't see the world like everyone else. That's how I know the level they're on. When I hear a man's lead, that's not the timeline I see. I don't see leaders. We're the leaders. Everyone's on the level playing field. It's just God. We'll be up there with spirits and angels. And you're asking for a man? That's not heavenly. So think of heaven. I'm just red flag. Notice I don't give you people's names. I don't try to influence your mind. I throw out the characteristics and then I let you see for yourself. So when you're throwing me people's names, I'm already red flag. Why do you keep giving me a man? So with your truth movement, that's what's going on now. Because when you mention leader, you're telling me the old system, you still want it here. It's never worked. Kings, queens, monarchs, whoever. And if you think of the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve, that's where we're going. Free to travel. So basic rules: serve mankind and don't harm anyone. Those are God's laws. Serve mankind and don't harm anyone. Now, if you still think you need a leader, you may not be ready for heaven. We're going from these bodies to heaven. The wheat from the chaff is being done now, per our choice, our free will, which is immature souls that still want to stay in that dimension. That's another world. New world means new thinking. Let go of all the old and create the new. So if you say you still need a leader, the new earth may not be for you. That should never be you don't have you're submitting. So when I hear that, I be thinking like, you guys want me to submit to a man? No. God's my leader. That's it. So I listen to the great ideas they get, but why do you keep putting out some men? Presidents. That's old. I hear numbers, I hear people giving me numbers, and then they give me man. That's not the new earth. That system never works. You're under control. You're still in control. Rules, regulation, codes, and statutes. Don't harm anyone, and help your brother and sister. Do unto others as they do unto you. Those, the godly laws, it's just righteousness. Just wanted to share that with you. My opinion is not always the hunt, but that's the earth I see. So I would never agree to leadership of a man over me. That's gone. Never worked. Look where we're at. That's what the universal God is trying to free you from, freeing your mind. So right there, you already know the level of people giving you the information. They don't know their... Why do you need a leader? And you're God. I just read you like you're God. Why do you need a leader? But that just came to me as I asked the universe God for that. So a lot of people say, what's taking so long? You're yourself. And you ask them, are you free? And if you say no, then you ask them why. You have to ask people questions. You have to see where they're at. Then explain to them, you're God, and we're going to heaven. Like we're going to the earth will be like heaven. Fourth dimension. New earth, new heaven on earth. Just wanted to share that with you. So a lot of people say, oh, I'm not against it, but there's no leaders. God is the leader, and don't harm anyone. And help mankind. Help your brothers and sisters. That's basic. Free to travel. You don't have to show. But when you put a leader there, you're going to have rules and statutes, and then it just grows. It gets worse. You back to the third dimension of slavery. So freeing yourself starts with your consciousness. Everything's inside of you because you're only consciousness and spirit. And that's where, I just wanted to share that with you. That's where we're going. You guys take care. Have a beautiful day. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Enjoy this beautiful day. Love and light.